Hi guys. Funny moment, am I right? Just hurry up already. I need to get to the confessionals again, so let's do it. Keiko Foley said, "Welcome to my new channel, the Anti-Verbosity Corporation." Man, Zico has definitely taken a toll on me, hasn't it? Derp said, "This line gamer doesn't swear, so I'm not gonna say your confession." It's true though, I never swear. Next confessional, it's Toad756 sent this image. Don't understand the context here. Joa sent this image. Huh. Well, this explains Toad's out of context image, but I'm still so confused. Navy said, "Hello, I am back again to make slime suffer. Send a confessional. Firstly, I'd like to say good luck to Noafel for repping the quintuple prize game, even after I couldn't do the same. Nevertheless, congrats on your win, and I hope I can do the same this round." Pause for a second. Okay, so Slime said I could send two parts for my confessional, so I'm just gonna say my name is Navy, and I'm gonna get 0 response prize this round. Now, I did let him do that, but please don't cheat the system and send really long confessionals, please. Noafel said, "Lol, hi, Spotlight Hugger here. Good luck." I don't know if you really know how to send a confessional, but it's okay. Random Alt 124 said, "Hi there, let's celebrate the person who was 269th on Glicko. On October 31st, 2020 for no reason. Congrats to username that I cannot say. Hashtag 3492 for getting 269. Okay then. Last up is T Energy Shadow. They said, "WTF, I got ghosting. With the confessionals done, let's hurry this part up. 14 contestants set a total number of 17 responses to this prompt. I won't read it because I am lazy." So how was your day today? 18 voters cast the total number of 26 votes. Thanks to Spiral, Italic, Gizmode, Domcos, Godporge, Keiko Foley, Derp, the one that shall not be named, Freezerburn, Joa, Koopa472, Verksite, Funo, Navy, and Noafel for super voting. Yeah. The top 2 contestants will prize, and the bottom 3 will die. Before we start the results, I have some predictions for the alumni. If you land in the top 7 for this season, you are crowned the alumni. Not in this round, but when there are 7 people left. Here is who people thought would make alumni. It's Toad756 and Noafel are the only 2 contestants who were in every single prediction. If either one of them gets out, everyone's prediction would be whack. Freezerburn is the only person to be in one prediction. That's interesting. Okay, time for results. Begin the results. Since Noafel won last round, we start results with them. Their best response was becoming Tarsiers, infallibly detect radio transmissions through naturally superior hearing. This was a good response, and I actually searched up what a Tarsier is, and it makes sense now that I searched it up. But the reviews said the response needed water. Not sure why, but that could get you a lower score. But did it lower it? I don't really think it did, since you got a score of 66.13%. You might not prize, but we have to wait and see. Joa is up next. She submitted, repeatedly delete their blueprints with eraser textures, frustrating them overnight. This was a smart response, and I liked it. Not much else to say. Let's see how you did. With a nice score of 66.73%, you might prize again. Next up is It's Toad 756. What was their response? Well, one of them was pretty expected. Yeah, they had the cat girl response, and I'm so glad that I don't have to read it out loud. But I like their first response a lot, and I think that it'll place well. Let's see how you did. Wow! You are now at the top of the leaderboard thanks to your score of 68.57%. Great job! Next up is last round's prize cup. Navy. What was their response? Well, it was creating massive spider webs over Earth-destroying weaponry. Easily prevent Earth's demolition. I don't know what you're trying to morph into. Is it a spider or something else? I'm not really sure what to think of this response. Let's just see how it does. %55.93%. Not the best, but not the worst. Let's hope that more people can place below you. Toad is safe into round 7. Domcos is up next. They said, Chameleon, by camouflaging into power plants, make radioactive explosions occur. I didn't read that. I read that wrong. Sorry, it wasn't a typo. How will this work exactly? I am pretty confused on what this response meant, and I don't know how well it will place. Let's see how it does. Ouch. With a low score of 36.46%, you are looking pretty much dead. But we don't know what can happen. Joa is safe. Koopa472 is the next contestant up. They said, become a cat. Walk on employees' keyboards, disabling their computers. First, you gotta find a way to get inside the building and get past the security. And then you'll be good. Other than that, this was a pretty good response. Let's see how you did. With a nice score of 61.08%, you are looking fine so far. Noah fell is safe into round 7. Freezerburn is up next with a pretty cool looking book change. They submitted morphing into ceiling fans. Extreme wind blows important plants away. And for this response, you also have to be inside their base to actually get rid of them. Other than that, this is a solid response. Arrow, show us their score. Wow, with a nice score of 56.47%, you are also looking safe. Koopa472 is safe. Next up is RandomAlt124. What did they say? Well, becoming an electric eel. Overload power grids, ruining electrical devices, is what they said. This was a cool response, and I liked it a lot. Let's see what the voters say. Whoa! Random just topped Toad's score and is now in the lead. Let's hope that no one places in the pack anymore so I don't have to crowd the leaderboard. There is only 3 contestants left to place before the SDC. Liz Toyer is up next. Their response was, become 2D, infinitesimally thin, slither invisibly along floors, concealing yourself. This is basically the same response as Toad's response from last round. And this might hurt your score, but you just have to wait and see. Show us that score! Dang, with a somewhat decent score of 49.72%, you did better than I thought you would. Freezerburn is safe into round number 7. Last round's 10th placer, Keiko Foley, is up next. They submitted, become a mosquito, sucking up resources, deprive Earth's essential fuels. Keiko said that they misread the prompt, and they might have a lower score because of this. Let's see what the voters said about this. Yikes. With a low score of 38.82%, Keiko is right next to Dom, and they are both currently near death at the moment. Navy is safe. Dorksite is the last contestant up before the SDZ. They submitted coins attracted towards wealth lead gluttonous workers into inescapable booby traps. This response was pretty good, and it's one of my favorites. Let's see if the voters agree. With a decent score of 52.76%, you are safe until round 7. Now we have reached the SDZ. If Dom Cost wants to survive, Derp has to place below them. If not, Dom is out. Derp's response was, I materialized as a Trojan, infecting enemy computers for days. Now, wouldn't this infect all computers depending on how big the Trojan is? Well, let's just see what happens. It's the old antagonist versus the Slitherer. Let's find out who wins this battle. It's really sad to see you go, Derp. After your amazing win in Season 1, you came back to Season 2 with a ton of confidence. You were really close to dying back in Round 1, and you even prized back in Round 2 thanks to the voting mistake. After that, you kept on slowly lowering down the leaderboard, and Round 6 was your end. Since you antagonized people back in Season 1 and not much here, I named you the old antagonist. Goodbye, Derp. Thanks for playing. The next contestant up is Energy Shatter. They submitted Become a Fly, annoy headmasters for distraction, leaving secrets vulnerable. This response was a smart one, and it might or might not do well. Let's see what happens. If Energy wants to survive, they have to beat the score of 36.46%. If not, they die. It's the Slope Rover versus the Slitherer. Let's see who lives. Great job, Dom. You tried your hardest to get as far as you could, and you did. You never really got close to dying, and you basically jump up and down the leaderboard from time to time. You never prized, but never died, and that is the important thing. I called you because of you slithering your way up and down the leaderboard. But for this round, you just slithered way too low down the leaderboard, and you died. But you did your best, and I'm proud of that. Thanks for playing, Dom. You did great. Makua is the last contestant up. They submitted, like chameleons, camouflage the camouflage while assassinate guards using toxic snake bites. Wow, another typo. This is the second time this has happened. Are you going to scrape again like last time? Let's find out. If Makua can beat Keiko's score of 38.82%, then Makua will survive. If not, then Keiko will survive. It's the efficiency champion versus the consistency master. Let's find out who survives. Dang. Second OG in a row. After you got out round 1 of Season 1, you wanted to redeem yourself. And you definitely did. You won round 1 out of the blue, and that was a pretty great feat. You never really got close to dying until you had 2 responses with typos. You tried your hardest to super vote your way out, but it just didn't work out. And I called you the efficiency champion because you have been scraping. You scraped last round, so it would make sense, you know. Goodbye, Mikua. You did great. Here is the original leaderboard. And about Mikua's voting problem. I counted Mikua's vote for this round because of 2 reasons. A, if Mikua's vote wasn't counted, the results did not change that much. They would have still been eliminated, but they would have just been in last place. They are telling me that they did not randomize vote on my Twow, so I think we're good for now. Stats! Random 1 this time. This makes them the 6th round winner. Here's the most in these controversial responses. Also, here are the current standings for the alumni predictions. 4 people fall down due to 2 people getting out this episode. Dang, that's interesting. Here's the list of the current and eliminated contestants. Good luck to the contestants still in. Wowza! Final 11 moment! Time for prompt. Round 7 prompt is... You're waiting to start a new company and you are given the money to do so. What do you add to your store to attract more customers? You can submit your responses up until December 11th at 6 p.m. Central. You 2 can submit 2 responses each. Also, here's a ton of fan art that I forgot to include in the past episodes and stuff, you know? Yeah! Wow, episode is over. Abrupt ending moment.